Hello, I'm Pauline Ferrand-Prévot. Welcome to Voxwomen Cycling Show.
Coming up in the show, we catch up with the start of the Lotto Belgian Tour, Anna van der Breggen and Amy Peters take the Teammate Challenge, and we chat to some of the stars of the track. But first, whilst some are already busy with the season out on the road, other riders are already looking ahead and have another goal in sight.
You can see it everywhere. Everybody's really focused and with one goal, the Olympics.
The goal of Rio is quite a big focus at the moment, really.
Trying not to get too nervous thinking about that, the prospect of the Olympics, but everything's aiming towards that, and that's definitely the sole focus of the team.
Our aim, has been for the last 4 years, is to be on the podium in Rio. London 2012 for me just went so incredibly well, and I just kind of want that buzz and that feeling back again.
We caught up with one of the stars of both the road and the track to see how the start of the track season is going for her road to Rio.
I started athletics when I was 6 years old and did it until I was 12. And then at that age I did a summer camp with a bike, and then I could start with races and everything. So then I did one more year with both athletics and cycling, but then obviously I had to choose, and then I chose cycling. I don't know, I just was a bit sick of running all day, and I had to do it really all day long, and I just wanted to ride a bike, and it was more fun. I could do it with my friends. It started to get serious, I think, at age 20, not so long ago. I always did my study. I went to university, so that was my first priority. And then at 2013, I had my bachelor degree in physiotherapy, and then I became a professional cyclist. So I think, a few years ago, I just made the click in my head, and then it started more professional and more seriously. I'm really happy to do what I love. I made a profession out of my hobby, and I'm really grateful for it. To my team, Mega Honda, also to the federation. I have a professional contract with the federation, so that's why. And it's really fun. I can do whatever I want every day. I can ride my bike, and I enjoy it. Well, right now I come from the road, and I feel very powerful. I have a lot of power on my bike, so the pursuit and everything is going good right now. But I'm just missing a bit of top speed. On the track it's really high cadence and a really top speed, and that's something you miss on the road. So it's really a big difference. A sprint on the road is different than a sprint on the track, and that's what I feel right now. On the road it's more easy, I think. It's longer, of course. It's 3 hours, so mentally it's a lot better. You can relax and sit down, and it's just in the final I get more stressed for the sprint. But here on the track it's very short and very intensive, and you have to be focused from the start, and mentally it's really harder than the road. It's difficult to say what's nicer, win on the road or win on the track, but I just love both. Winning is winning, and obviously when it's a nice road race like Tour of Flanders, it's my home area, that's really nice for me, but also on the track I can enjoy a win. My highlight of the season was the World Cup in Drenthe that I won. It was on my birthday. I became 25 years old, and then winning my first World Cup, the first World Cup of the season, so I had the leader's jersey. It's really incredible, and it was a team performance, so I was happy I could pay off the team. In Wegel Honda, we are with friends and a bunch of girls. We're doing everything for each other, in the race, but also out of the race. We come along very well, and it's really fun. And in Belgium, I'm mostly the only girl with a lot of guys, so that's a big difference. But it's really fun, and I enjoy it as well. London was pretty good as well. I was going over there for a top 10, and then become 5th was incredible. But right now in Rio, I want to do a lot better. I'm aiming for a medal. That's my big goal. And right now I'm doing everything for it. I'm a professional now, and I wasn't a professional at London, so I hope that makes a big difference. But next year, yes, my focus will go on the track. I will do 5 road races or something, but nothing more. Focusing on the track, and I hope my speed and everything and my power will get better by doing that. It's 1 year. It's all gone really fast. And there are a few World Cups and World Championships still to go. So I'm still gonna work hard and doing everything for it, and then hoping for a medal.
Welcome to Revolution. We're here in Derby at the brand new velodrome, and it's a sellout tonight for the start of a new season on the track. The best of the riders from Britain and the rest of the world are here to battle it out for Rio 2016 qualification points. Voxwomen are going behind the scenes for the Women's Omnium, an event which previously Laura Trott, double Olympic champion, has dominated. But let's see who else can give her a run for her money.
It's really exciting. This is my first revolution that I've done, and it's really cool. It's so well organised, and the crowd's amazing, and the racing is just incredible. So.
Just come off a team pursuit camp. I mean, for Rio, that's the big aim for us. Omnium not so much, which is what I'm doing this weekend, kind of more for a bit of fun or see how I get on.
It's really important for us, for the qualification, for the team, for the World Cup.
I guess on home soil, there's nothing better, is there, than hearing a home crowd cheering you on?
No, exactly. To know all these people have coming to support bike racing in Britain, and to wear the Great Britain flag and represent them all is pretty amazing. So.
And Manon, for you, what was the experience like?
Well, I've just come back from injury, so it's all a bit, hard, but I love the experience, just racing with the best athletes in the world, in Britain as well, so it's really good.
And what's next for you both this weekend and looking ahead to the future as well? You just mentioned coming back from injury, so I guess you want to kick on now.
Yeah, just getting better every race I do, so at the end of the month I got another race in Germany, so hopefully just getting better every race.
Fantastic. Well, enjoy the rest of the Revolution weekend.
Laura Trott got off to a great start in the scratch race, with Jolene Dorr following close behind her for second place. Earlier, Jolene had given Laura a run for her money in the individual pursuit, beating her time by 2 seconds. In the elimination race, the two were watching each other very closely. Down to the final 3 riders, it was British rider Katie Archibald who was eliminated, leaving just the final 2. Laura's tactical manoeuvre and explosive attack put her ahead on the final lap, and it was just too much for Jolene to catch.
So, Laura Trott, it's now 2-1 to you. Jolene got the better of you in the individual pursuit. You beat her in the elimination. What next?
So day 2 tomorrow, I guess. So I'm leading by 2 points now. I think I always knew Jolene was going to go quick in the IP. She's been going amazingly well on the road. So. That's kind of her strength, I guess, at the minute, whereas we've obviously come off from a week, and after yesterday I just didn't know what kind of time I was going to do, and to be honest I was a bit disappointed yesterday. The last time I was in the 40s was when I was a junior, when I was 17, 18 years old, so I was a bit gutted. So yeah, today I didn't really know what was going to happen, so I was pleased that I went quicker, and kind of pleased that I'm getting better now throughout the days, I guess. I'm one more day further away from a gym session, so I should only get better.
And talk me through that last lap. You dived down inside and got the better of her.
Yeah, so I always like it when people make me go slow because I'm good in a 500, so I know, and I'm light, so I know the slower the better for me. And I was just waiting for as long as I can, and I could kind of get the feeling that she was going to go, and I was like, I'm not waiting, I need to react. So I just dived underneath, and yeah, I got the better of her, so I was happy.
In the flying lap, Jolene set a blistering pace, coming in at 14.472 seconds. But Laura was not to be outdone, beating Jolene's time by just 0.05 of a second. The points race gave Dora a chance to fight back. The sprints were closely contested. but the Belgian rider took the win. But despite a fantastic battle, the Queen of the Omnium, Laura Trott, was still the overall winner. A great start to her Olympic preparation.
The fairly obvious goal, but I'm not sure if it's because it gets bounded around so much and because it's everything that I'm training for actually, is going to Rio for team pursuit. Every training session I do, every race I do, anything I'm involved in is in the long run trying to help me to be in the best shape to be a team pursuit rider at the Rio Olympics. I've had a week off a couple of weeks ago and it was not touching the bike. Like, this is going to be our last break before Rio. It's been our first break in a long time. And it was bizarre. I'm now going terribly, but it makes you realise that like you can't just turn off for an evening and think like I'm going to go on a night out. You might not be permanently training, but you're permanently thinking about you want to get your recovery right, you want to eat properly and things. And our main focus is a team event, so I love spending time, again, more cheese, I love spending time with our team pursuit team. Like, we do genuinely all get on well, and like it's maybe not always been like that in the past with different riders and things, but at the moment we've got 5 girls that are all like, yeah, dead close as it were, and they do some ridiculous things. Like, she wouldn't want me admitting to this, but like walked in on Kira teaching Joe how to twerk before, and stupid things, and like you just, I don't know, there's a bit of cabin fever when you're away on camps and everyone just loses it a bit because we don't go out dancing at the weekend, so you go inside dancing at midday as it were, and yeah, it's all sort of, you'd never guess what goes on behind closed doors. Hey, it's often the case with riders that you'll find their strengths and their weaknesses kind of overlap. Like myself, I'm pretty laid back, sort of maybe too much so when a bit of stress could be useful, I suppose, whereas you'll see other riders that are constantly kind of on edge, which is aggravating when you're like, just chill out, there's nothing we can do about this. But equally, it's like, it's obsession, they will do anything. Like, they'll keep their, like we're talking about 24/7, like everything will be in check, their recovery will be all right, they'll be eating the right vegetables and all that. But I'd say that it's helpful that we've got that combination, you all sort of bounce off each other. My role's probably changed a bit in that when I was new to the squad, it was a lot of looking up and everything was literally just follow the wheel in front, go as hard as you can. And when Kira Horn came onto the squad, so she's the most recent member, that's when I sort of felt that shift of like, I've actually got some knowledge here that I can help. Yeah, and it's pretty cool now that Kira's in a place where she's actually one of the strongest riders, and I could go to her for advice. Like, we're all on a par, which is pretty cool, I suppose. There's nobody thinking that they're fighting for a spot. Everyone's pretty knowledgeable, everyone's pretty good. So yeah, not to boast, but it's going well.
Don't go away, we will back after the break.
Professional cyclist for Tipco SVB. We're here at Dreamforce in San Francisco, so kind of looking behind the scenes on the other side of cycling. Obviously we need sponsors to be able to support our women's cycling teams and all professional racing teams. And so I'm here representing Tipco, one of our title sponsors. So Dreamforce is a technology conference, and at the moment we're testing some 30-second power, an average speed over 30 seconds, and we've got a leaderboard here. We've got our trainer set up here, which is my bike. It's my 3G bike here. So we'll just do a pan around the room to see how big this thing really is. Obviously we need lots of sponsors to support our women's cycling teams, and so we're kind of giving back here on the other side of cycling. Yeah, so that's what I'm up to today, and next week is the World Championships in Virginia, Richmond, so keep an eye out for them. Voxwomen!
Welcome everyone to Voxwomen Cycling Show. We are here in Belgium to race the first stage of Lotto Belgium Tour. Enjoy!
Three words for today. Win, win, win.
concrete roads, bony sprints and orange victory.
Stress, a new experience, and I'm excited, so.
Flat, fast and nervous.
I hope I will survive the stage. I hope I will enjoy the stage, but it will be very hard because it's going to be a tough race.
Fast, aggressive and fun.
Fast, flat and cold. It will be nervous because yeah, it's for all the jerseys. The leader jersey will be divided, and so everybody will be very nervous and ready to rumble.
Yeah, for us it's just mostly preparation for Richmond. So I think for myself and for some of my teammates, we just want to have some hard races. Yeah, hurt our legs a bit, and yeah, get in the race mode. Try not to crash. Stay safe and healthy, and yeah, that's for us the most important. And for sure we try to go for a good result at the end or at the stages, yes.
With many of the national teams here in Belgium preparing for the World Championships, we went to see how well some of the Dutch team really know each other in our very own teammate challenge.
My name is Anna.
My name is Amy. Climbing?
Yeah, but that's the easy one. It's climbing, yeah.
Hot weather.
Yeah, that's right. I don't like cold weather because I'm always cold. So I like hot, and don't know why I still live in Holland, but
I think winning the Giro, and when she's not the most proud moment, she has to be proud in it.
yeah, it's right. It's Giro because I have more races this year, but Giro is something you look forward to many years, and if you win it, that was, I think, the best feeling on the bike ever.
I think Tom Dumoulin.
It's Tom, yeah. Yes. Yeah, I always said I don't have really an example of somebody I really look to it, but yeah, if you see Tom, how he's racing and his education and how he won the stage in the Vuelta, then he's I think a big example for me now, and I think for a lot of races.
I think backpacker in a country with a lot of sun and with a lot of nice places, and yeah.
It's also on the list. I just like all the holidays, so sometimes I like to go and do nothing. In a sun holiday, I like winter sport, going snowboarding. I like backpacking in different countries, and I also like just go on a simple camping in a caravan. So it's I like all the holidays.
I think chocolate.
I cannot choose between coffee and chocolate because you need coffee in the morning and chocolate in the evening, so yeah, it's too difficult. Yeah, I think Amy knows me pretty well because we did a lot together already when we were juniors, so you share everything, and I think she knows what I like and what I don't like, so it's great to be with Amy on the room also.
91 riders took to the start line just outside the town of Beloy in Belgium. The course covered 5 laps of a 17-kilometre circuit through the small towns and countryside. The group stayed together for the first 3 laps before the start of 3 intermediate sprints. All three were won by Lauren Kitchen of Team High Tech Products, beating Italian champion Elena Cecchini and Swedish national champion Emma Johansson. In the final lap, 3 riders broke away from the group. Cecily Johnson, Natalie Van Gogh and Anna Plichter built up a gap of 22 seconds in the final 3 kilometres, which was enough to avoid a bunch sprint. As the riders approached the line, it was Van Gogh of Park Hotel Valkenburg who had the power to pull away from the other 2 to win the stage and take the overall leader's jersey for stage 1.
Congratulations, great win today. How was today for you?
Yeah, it was great. Legs felt good, but it was hard to get into a break, and I really wanted to go into a break because the finish was not my style. So I was really hoping to find a good break. And last round, my teammate said to me, "Well, if you want something, then try now. Think of something and try now." And the Polish team were continuously attacking, and at one point in the circuit I knew it was possible to get away there. The Polish rider jumped, so I jumped along and we were gone. So it was just pushing all the way to the limit to the end, because it was just maybe 7 or 8k, but I knew the bunch would be riding fast with some sprinters being in there.
And what's the goal now for the rest of the week?
Yeah, we try to keep the jersey now for a couple of days. I don't think I'm really the last stage is, I think, too hard for me with the likes of Anne van der Breggen, etc. But I'll enjoy it a couple of days. I mean, it's very special to ride in the leader's jersey into a course.
Despite a great challenge by Dutch rider Anna van der Breggen, it was Emma Johansson riding for the Swedish national team who would go on to win the overall leader's jersey at the end of the 4 days racing. That's all we have time for from Belgium. Coming up next time, we'll have much more from the world of women's cycling.
Thank you for watching the Voxwomen cycling show. Bye!